Gemini, stop scrolling. June 22nd to 25th is not just another date on the calendar. It's the start of something ancient, spiritual, and deeply personal. Your soul is walking into a war zone, and it's not outside of you. It's happening within your mind, your emotions, and your energy field. You're about to face 3 invisible attacks designed to block your truth, distort your light, and disconnect you from your higher path. These attacks won't come as lightning bolts. They'll show up as confusion, fake signs, and emotional chaos. And if you don't recognize them in time, you could fall into a timeline that wasn't meant for you, a karmic trap that keeps repeating until 2030. But here's the prophecy, Gemini. If you survive these soul tests, if you pass through the shadows without losing yourself, then something unbelievable begins to awaken in you. A destiny that was written in the stars before you were born, a divine mission that only you can fulfill, a version of yourself that no one else has ever seen. This isn't just spiritual talk. This is your activation window. From June 22nd to 25th, the universe will send signs. Will you see them or miss them? Because make no mistake, this spiritual war, it doesn't want to destroy you. It wants to reveal you. And if you're still watching this, that means you were meant to hear this. It's time to wake up. Gemini, the first spiritual attack is already inside you. It's not coming from the outside world. It's coming from your own mind. This is what the ancients called the mirror curse, a soul-level distortion that turns your own thoughts into weapons. Between June 22nd and 25th, you will begin to feel it. Small doubts will become loud accusations. You'll start questioning your path, your choices, your very identity. You might even hear that little voice whisper, "You're not doing enough. You always mess it up. Who do you think you are to dream that big?" And here's the truth most won't tell you. This voice isn't truly yours. It's a karmic echo, a programmed loop of shame, fear, and self-doubt that's been running in your subconscious for lifetimes. Somewhere in your soul history, you were judged for shining. You were punished for speaking your truth. And now that old pain is resurfacing through your own thoughts to test you one final time. During these 3 days, your mind may feel like a battlefield. You'll wake up anxious for no reason. You'll question decisions you felt good about yesterday. You'll overanalyze conversations, messages, even silence. You'll feel like you're drowning in your own reflection. But Gemini, this is not your downfall. This is your activation moment. The mirror curse doesn't come to destroy. It comes to reveal what still needs healing. And you don't fight this with force. You fight it with awareness. Soul Shield Ritual. How to break the mirror. Curse. Step 1. Write it down. Every negative, cruel, or shame-filled thought you hear between June 22nd and 25th. Write it down. Don't censor it. Don't explain it. Just put it on paper. This drains its power. Step 2. Burn it on June 23rd. Safely burn the paper under moonlight or candlelight. Watch the smoke rise. Visualize those old voices leaving your energy field. Step 3. Say this out loud. I see through the mirror. I choose truth. I am not my past. I am not my fear. I am ready. This ritual isn't symbolic. It's energetic surgery. You are cutting cords to the voices that were never yours to carry. Once you pass this test, something inside you begins to shift. You stop apologizing for your light. You stop shrinking to fit other people's comfort. And most of all, you stop mistaking your thoughts for truth. Gemini, you are not broken. You are becoming. And this spiritual attack, this mirror curse, is your soul's way of saying, it's time to rise above the noise. It's time to reclaim your mind. Gemini, the second spiritual attack will not come as fear. It will come as love, or at least something that feels like it. Between June 22nd and 25th, someone may enter or return to your life. They will feel familiar, intoxicating, spiritually aligned. You'll feel seen, understood, pulled toward them like a cosmic magnet. But this is not your twin flame. This is the false flame, a karmic decoy sent to distract you, not awaken you. This kind of connection is dangerous, not because it's evil, but because it's almost right. Just enough light to blind you, just enough chemistry to make you question everything. How the false flame works. At first, it feels divine. You might say, "I've never connected with someone like this. We must have known each other in a past life. They just get me." But slowly, subtly, the cracks begin to show. Signs you're dealing with a false flame. You feel drained after talking to or seeing them. Your goals and spiritual practices start to slip. You feel addicted to their attention, even when it confuses you. You lose your inner clarity. You stop trusting your own intuition. You start justifying red flags with, "But the connection is strong." Gemini, this is not love. This is spiritual sabotage in disguise. The false flame is often sent before your breakthrough, to test if you will choose your path, or give it away for a love that's not rooted in truth. Soul Shield, how to cut the cord. Step 1, call it what it is. Admit to yourself, this may not be what I thought. This may be a karmic test, not a divine union. Step 2, visualize release. Close your eyes, picture a glowing thread between your heart and theirs. Now imagine cutting that thread. Watch your energy return to you. Step 3, say this out loud. I release false love. I protect my light. I call my energy back now. Bonus, write their name on a piece of paper and place it under a black stone or crystal. Let it absorb the bond. Burn or bury it on June 25th. You don't need someone who dims your light to feel connected. You don't need emotional chaos to prove it's real. You don't need confusion to feel alive. Real love, divine love, does not drain you. It amplifies you. If you let go of the false flame, you open space for the real one to arrive. Maybe not today, maybe not next week, but when it does, it won't pull you away from your path. It will walk beside you in truth. Gemini, this isn't just about romance, it's about soul loyalty. Will you choose a person, or will you choose your power? Gemini, the third spiritual attack isn't loud. It doesn't shout, it doesn't shake, it simply goes silent. Between June 22nd and 25th, you may suddenly feel like the universe has disappeared. No signs, no clarity, no response to your prayers, just stillness. And that stillness, that's what makes this the most dangerous attack of all, because when nothing happens, your mind starts whispering lies. Maybe I'm not on the right path. Maybe I'm being punished. What if the magic is gone? You'll feel like giving up. Not because of fear, but because of the weight of not knowing. But here's the hidden truth. The silent storm doesn't mean the universe has abandoned you. It means you are in the eye of the transformation, and your soul is being recalibrated. Why the silent storm happens? You've just been tested by your own thoughts and by false love. Now the universe is watching. Will Gemini still believe, even when they hear nothing? Will they still move forward when no one claps, no one calls, no one confirms? Because this is not a test of logic. This is a test of soul trust. What you may feel during the silent storm: emptiness, doubt without reason, disconnection from intuition, urge to chase external signs or rush decisions, a deep, haunting loneliness, even when you're not alone. Voiceover, soft but bold. Gemini, this silence isn't punishment, it's sacred space. It's where the old version of you dies quietly, so the next one can rise in power. Soul Shield, how to survive the silent storm. Step 1, Moonlight Meditation, June 24th. Find a quiet place under the night sky. Sit in silence. Let the stars remind you that even when it's quiet, energy is still moving. Step 2, Heart Anchoring. Place your hand over your heart. Feel your own rhythm. The universe speaks in energy, not words. You are still connected. Step 3. Speak this out loud. Even in silence, my path remains. I am guided from within. My soul remembers what my mind forgets. Bonus, light a single candle and let it burn next to you as you meditate. That small flame will symbolize the light that never leaves you, even in darkness. You've made it through the noise. You've made it through the false love. Now you must walk through the void, because this is the final attack before the breakthrough, and if you can sit in the stillness without needing proof, praise, or prediction, then the universe knows you're ready. You're not being punished, you're being prepared. Gemini, if you survive these 3 spiritual attacks, not just by avoiding them, but by facing them head-on with awareness and courage, something shifts. The universe doesn't just reward survival, it responds to awakening. When you face the mirror curse, the false flame, and the silent storm, you begin to rewire your destiny. You shift from reactive to aligned, from confused to clear, from scattered to sovereign. And that's when the door opens, not outside of you, but within you. A door that's been locked by lifetimes of fear and karmic patterns. A door only you can open by remembering who you truly are. Here's what unlocks for you, Gemini. Kevin. A soul-aligned relationship begins to appear. You stop chasing chemistry and start attracting connection. This won't feel chaotic. It will feel calm, clear, mutual, and expansive. A person will appear who sees the real you, not just your surface, but your soul. Not a distraction, but a divine mirror. 2. A new career or life purpose opportunity takes form. That idea you've been sitting on, that nudge you've been ignoring, the universe begins to respond. Doors open, people reach out, synchronicities begin. Because once you stop doubting yourself, you finally create what you were born to offer. 3. A deep peace fills your spirit. Not the kind of peace that comes from having no problems, but the kind that comes from alignment. You wake up not needing to prove anything to anyone. You feel guided, not by noise, but by knowing. Voiceover, soft pult, empowering. Gemini, this is the upgrade your soul has been asking for, but it could not arrive until you passed through the fire, until you said no to the illusions, the noise, and the need for outside validation. Now you are becoming unshakable. You don't just survive the war, you win it by remembering who you are. The world told you to be logical, to pick a side, to stay small, but your soul was never meant to follow those rules. You were born to walk in 2 worlds, to hold duality and still choose light, to hear the silence and still move forward. And now, you're becoming what you were always meant to be, a guide, a light bringer, a divine communicator of truth. Gemini, the storm was never your punishment. It was your initiation. And now, it's your time. Gemini, you were never meant to stay small. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to walk the line between shadow and light, and to rise from both. You are not one or the other. You are both. A divine paradox, a soul of contrast. And that's what makes you so rare and so powerful. But now, you stand at the edge of a spiritual turning point. June 22nd to 25th is not just a season, it is a checkpoint for your soul. A moment when the universe looks at you and whispers, are you ready to become who you were always meant to be? 3 attacks, 1 destiny, no going back. The mirror. Curse tried to break your mind, the false flame tried to steal your heart, the silent storm tried to mute your spirit, but if you made it here, if you're still watching this, it means you've already started remembering your strength. Gemini, you're not broken, you're breaking through. The chaos, the tests, the confusion, why? It was all a setup for your soul to reclaim its crown. You are not here to be afraid, you are here to choose. Choose your light. Claim your soul. Say it now, out loud. Let the vibration echo through every timeline, every lifetime, every version of you that forgot. I protect my soul path. I rise through the war. I am ready. Let it be a spell, a code, a cosmic password that unlocks the version of you that is no longer waiting, but rising. Gemini, this is your hour. Your destiny is not coming. It's already inside you. You don't need to chase. You don't need to beg. You just need to remember. Remember the mirror. Remember the silence. Remember the flame. And then rise beyond it all. Comment: I claim my Gemini power. Like if this prophecy stirred something in your spirit. Subscribe for more Gemini soul guidance and spiritual awakenings. Share this with another Gemini, because their soul may be walking into the same storm, and your share might be their lifeline.